So, Aldrin, no behind closed doors interviews for the National Director of Public Prosecutions.
Well, certainly, it's certainly a victory not only for the media, but more specifically for the public, because there was a lot of emphasis from Judge Lowe about public confidence and him agreeing with the right to know, saying that he agrees with the argument that, that shutting the public out of this process will further erode public confidence that they have in the NPA. And right now, I'm joined by the Right to Know's researcher, Muleleki Marongo. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Firstly, what does this court ruling mean for you personally as the Right to Know?
We're an organization that's founded on the importance of the right to know. And so for us, this is just important for holding democracy on, for keeping that flame of openness, of transparency going. It also means that we have now somewhat of a clearer idea around the curtailment on the presidential powers. So now we know, and in future cases this case will be used, that Section 1D, Section 16 of the Constitution are a curtailment, a direct curtailment on the president's power. So that also pushes the jurisprudence and understanding of the president's powers even further.
And that's the thing, even listening to Advocate Malindi, the senior counsel representing the president, saying that this court case is a precedent court case, because what will happen in future is that the NDPP process of interviewing will also then have to be public.
That's precisely why the president wanted to throw out the case, because he was saying the issues are of such importance that we cannot decide it on an urgent basis. We need to go back to the drawing board, allow him to do the interviews tomorrow, and then sometime in the future come back properly using the court rules and ventilate those issues. So we are happy that that didn't happen, and the court has decided just now.
What do you hope to get out of this process?
We're hoping, well, firstly, transparency in this current process. We're hoping the media goes in and we get a sense of who these people are. We see them being grilled by this committee. We see them answering questions on their integrity, on how they plan to turn around the NPA. And most importantly, we hope that this judgment can define future actions of the president.
And here's something else that I want to bring in. Bulelwa Makeke, who is the head of the NPA's communications department, she tweeted earlier on, immediately after the ruling, that now we will get to see our potential bosses being taken through their strides in public before they get the cup or the medal. Let this sink in a bit, because I guess with this ruling, it's not only about the public, it's not only about the media, it's not only about civil rights organizations like yourself, but the people who actually work for the...
Okay, sincere apologies there for the loss of audio, but in case you have missed it, the North Gauteng High Court has ruled that the media will have access to the interview process for the National Director of Public Prosecutions.